Hey guys, another beautiful day here back in the Northwest. It's been raining all morning. It's still really wet and soaked, but the sun is making some random appearances. Might dry it up a little bit. Jax and I are here at one of our favorite parks here in Olympia. Hey Jax, wanna say hi? Hi buddy. I came here early so that we could get this covered spot and have power, and so that I can do a job here. Got a bunch of lumber at a hardware store. Some screws and bits and stuff, and what I'm going to be building is another game case for inside the van. I'm going to put it on the back shelf, and it's going to have a lot more capacity than the old one had because I'm anticipating probably getting more titles here in the future at some point. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, your neck's wet because you just got your meds. Ew. Had a little problem trying to get Jax's flea meds today. What had happened was I went to his normal vet, you know, that he's always had here in the Northwest, and they wouldn't fulfill his subscription because I got his last subscription and his rabies and all of his shots and everything down in Panama City. They're like, yeah, all you can do is renew those, but you can have them fax us that information, and then once we get it, we'll redo it. But they won't acknowledge anything that I had done in another state, which is ridiculous. I know there's other people that travel with pets, and when you keep records as good as I do on Jax and all his vet stuff, they should just acknowledge it, that look, I can't always get my vaccinations done here at your office. I think that's pretty mean to say that they won't fulfill the old subscriptions. It's just weird. It's weird, but it's fine. I made an appointment at a different place, so Tumwater Vet has lost us as customers. We made a new appointment at a new vet, and we're going to bring all of his paperwork and try to get him what he needs. But yeah, this is just a project I'm doing today. This is probably going to take 3-4 hours to get it right, so all right. Okay, so the theme here is there's always projects going on inside the van to make it work for me. Not to make it work for the next person, but to make it work for me. There's my Nintendo 64 game case. It stretches 5 feet long. I took down the metal signs that were there before. There's still room for my Louisville Slugger bat up top. The wood I used is pine, which is the same as the rest of the construction in here, the lightest wood that you can get. It's really not that heavy. The piece that I put on the bottom was supposed to help it be a little more level because of the angle of the side of the van, but it's still not quite level. It's off by about 3 degrees. But that's what the lip is there for anyway, so that the games can go in and they won't be falling back out. So once they're all tightly packed in here and all the way through, and I have 5 feet of games in here, it's really going to look awesome. So, here we go. One project down. Got the Nintendo 64 case all installed in there, and I'm happy with it. I'll be loading that up later and playing some games later, but now we're going to get to the exciting part. My camping shower hot water heater has arrived. The reason I could have bought this one, or I could have gone with Coleman, or I could have stayed doing solar showers, but I don't know if you've noticed, there's no solar out today. Absolutely no solar here in the Northwest, and we may not really even see sun for another week, let alone warm enough sun to be down to heat the hot water heater, or the solar hot water shower. So that's why I went with this model. It was just under $400. Again, it's the Basecamp Aquacube. There's the instruction manual right there. Fully portable instant hot water shower. So I'm going to basically be putting it together here and kind of figuring out what's going on, but I'll show you what all comes with it. It does have the sink spot right there, so you can have hot water at the campground. All digital display over here. I charged it last night, and I'll go over that and how that all works with the knob and everything. Water input or output on that side. It's a mix of plastic and stainless steel. Nice carry handles. There's two outlets on the back. One is for the pump connector and one is for DC power. This is how I charged it last night with this cord that it came with, it a very beefy DC cord. I mean, I've never seen cord this thick that goes into a cigarette lighter, a DC attachment. So I charged it all night. It does not give you indicators while it's being charged in the off position. So in order to find out how the charge cycle is going, you have to turn it on and see when this stops blinking this direction, that battery light. So basically it's going to tell you your inlet temperature, which is going to be your water source. In this case, I'm going to try to use this bucket because the pump is submersible. And then it's going to say whether you're using the shower nozzle attachment or the sink attachment that I just showed. And then this will give you the exact temperature of the water that's coming out of the shower. So I'm going to read some directions here and then we'll start hooking up some stuff and finding out what we get. Well, let's see what we got. We got the instruction manual. You get this so that you can hook in either the 1 pound propane cylinders, which is what I'm going to use today, or you can go to the bigger 20 pound cylinders with the other attachments that it's not included. But there's your AC charger plug, which will be the same thing as using the DC. You get the shower nozzle. It's supposed to be 8 feet of hose with the shower nozzle, and this is the submersible pump. So let me read some directions and find out how to hook this up. All right, so the shower nozzle itself, yes, is 8 feet long, good rubber, quick connect, goes right in there. Okay. All right, now on the back side, this is where you install the regulator for the propane. Like I said, in this case, I'm using 1 pound cylinders. Anytime you hook these up, give it a smell. Make sure you don't smell propane. Make sure there's no leaks, especially first time use. And you don't know what happened to this in the box. Oh, it's starting to rain now. Whew. Really starting to rain now. What do you think, Jax? What do you think? It's raining. Yeah? Can't go play out there right now. Well, good thing we're undercover. Okay, now the submersible pump can get plugged in. Make sure power's off, I guess. It kind of seems like a no-brainer, but same thing, quick release there, and then plugs in right here. Okay. You can operate this while you're charging it up here, so if it was dead, you can be charging it and it will turn on and be able to use as well. The pump over here. It does have a this side up on it. The reason why that is because you could actually screw this into the bottom of a tank and have it working. They want this side up, or if it's being submerged into something, try to make it so that this side lands up right here. Don't know why, but ooh, that barely fits. I didn't know it was gonna fit. Okay, just barely fits in there. Wow. All right, so I'll put it in there and then kind of twist around, making sure that this black cord is in the top. You know, this side up, blah blah. There you go. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is turn it on, and it says it will automatically go to the shower position, and that's what it's done. So the shower light is lit up there. It's telling me that the water in this blue container is 59 degrees. Okay. Put the temperature in the middle position here, and then depress the pump button. There's no pump button. Huh? Pump button? The picture he's pointing to this button right here, the start button. I guess that's the pump button. Wait, I didn't want it on yet. How do you turn it off? Alright, well the pump's on. We're at 75 degrees right now. You'll hear the element click on and off with the propane. I am getting lots of leaking coming from this attachment right here. No idea what's going on there. This attachment's working fine. This one over here is leaking profusely. So, mess with it. Whoa. Okay, let me mess. Still leaking a lot. I'm not sure. I've already tried it a couple times, but temperature's going up, as you can see. 88 degrees, 89. Awesome. Let's do a little test here. Still lukewarm. Getting warm. There we go. Ooh. 88, 89. Oh man, that's great. That's warm. We're up to 96 degrees over there. So there you have it. There's the Aquacube Basecamp. I need to fix one leak and then I'll be working on how I'm going to install this in the van. Alright, and last but not least, it does come with this great carry case that has room for the entire unit. A propane tank, all the cords and accessories fit in there. Get the instructions on top for next time. And then, yeah. All in all, I don't think that takes up much space. It's well worth having with me in case I get somewhere remote and I don't have sun and I still want to take a hot shower.